Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura, and I'm the Curry Stitcher. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. Um, Today is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022, and I'm here to show you what I've been up to the last week. It's been a week since I popped in here for a visit. So, what I like to start out with is what I'm grateful for, and I am grateful for a visit with old friends, and they're of the animal variety. I took a walk in a place that Mom and I used to walk. We don't walk there as much. We walk in a building most of the time, and we found a new trail that's paved and off the road that we're liking to walk when we walk outside. But it's a road near my mother's house that there's some horses out in the field, and the owner passed by one day, and I asked him, I said, can I give your horses some apples? And he said, yes, go ahead. So I give them apples or carrots with the owner's permission, and it was so good to see them again. It's been a long time since I've walked on that road, but I took a walk by myself because my mother wasn't up to going. She's doing okay. She just struggles with feeling tired, and we're looking into that. She had her doctor's appointment recently, and they're checking some stuff out, but nothing serious. Anyway, I am grateful for a visit with old friends, and I will show you who they are and what they look like, and some pictures along my walk. Okay, last time I told you I was going to upload some footage of where I walked, but I had trouble with that video. It wouldn't load. It loaded twice. I just don't know what was going on with that, so I took that footage out and just tried to get it up. So I'll show you that some other time of a place that we walk when we walk outside. So basically, no stitching this past week. A lot of finishing and a lot of, just relaxing. My husband and I enjoy each other's company on the weekends. We're so busy elsewhere that when we get some alone time, we really enjoy just watching TV and watching a ball game, that kind of thing. So, but I am loving WIPGO. This is the first year I've participated. And so in January, number 2, and I'm going to try and find it, 19 was called. And this is backwards to me, so it's hard to see what all that means, but I'm basically going to tell you that I met all my goals in there, and a lot of them were to not so much stitching goals as fully finishing goals. So let me show you what I did. Nothing's perfect. I watched tutorials. I watch other floss tubers for inspiration. Java Girl Stitches. I watched her. I watched Vanna, of course. Everybody watches Vanna to learn how to do something. I watched Artie, the vintage stitcher. Helen D. I'm sure I'm leaving out some people, but if they have a tutorial, I watch it. And I'm almost embarrassed to say that because my finishing skills are not that great. Priscilla and Chelsea, my finishing skills are nowhere near that, but I have enjoyed doing this. Not as much as stitching though, so WIPGO really motivated me. And if a lot of you are like that, like you struggle with motivation for the fully finishing, and you want to fully finishing, maybe because of money. In my case, I would send everything off to get it professionally finished if I could afford it. But I know I need to learn how to do some stuff, and I'm kind of proud of myself when I do something, even though it's not perfect. I'm hard on myself, so please be kind, and I will be happy to show you what I finished. Okay, this I just did, but my daughter had purchased this frame, and she stitched this cross stitch piece. I want to say this was the very first thing she stitched, and she stitched it for my mother. It was a dimensions kit. All the threads, the fabric, it's a light blue Ada, was in the kit. Anyway, I just popped it in a frame, So, the 5x7 frame, and my mother loved this. She was so happy about this, and my daughter will be happy to know I finally got around to popping this in a frame. So, okay, that's what I just completed. The next thing, this was my next to last finish, and I struggled with this one, y'all. I really did, but I'm reasonably happy with it. It's hands-on the design, a year in celebration. It's the February monthly, and I had some heart pins. They're real long. I got it from Missouri Star Quilt Company. I think it was like a freebie, so I stuck those heart pins in there. Everything purchased from Walmart, because that's what the store I can get to. The button, the ribbons, the fabric, everything from Walmart. I did watch a tutorial where they leave a slit here and stuff from the back, and I messed up and I didn't do it perfect at all. But anyway, I promised myself I wasn't gonna, but I had to put a big, huge heart on the back to cover up, some errors in the stitching. But if you paid attention and followed the directions, cutting a slip and putting some felt on the back is really, a good way to stuff these. And you can stitch all the way around. You don't have to hand sew as much where it's going to show, like at the bottom or the top. And, I thought that, well, I want to give that a try, but I messed up. So, but it's okay. We're learning, right? So that's my February finish. I finished these, and I don't remember which order, and I know some are better than others, based on, how I did it. But these are the Tiny Tidings. Be Jolly. They're ornaments. Be Merry. Be Warm. Be Sweet. And there's a little T right there on purpose, because I had tried to fix something and I got a little white spot on there, so I thought better darker than lighter. So, you know, nothing's perfect. So be sweet and be bright. So I got those 5 done. And I'm going to have to pause for a second because I left my mount downstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And I told y'all, I didn't believe I told y'all I was going to clip a background to, and I'm not sure if that's even or it just looks uneven because of the camera angle. But this is the piece I got for displaying my advent animals and being able to switch them out. So my goal for number 19 was to stitch and fully finish Larry the Lion, which I did. And also, and I'm going to show you how this works, I've got the magnets on the back, and I just pop them on there, and Peter Polar Bear, he was number 2 and number 19, Peter Polar Bear and Larry the Lion. And these might not be straight, but I would fuss with it if I wasn't fussing with it backwards. But I'm just leaving it. I could spruce up that clip, you know, put greenery or whatever behind it, but I'm just leaving it real simple right now. And I don't know that I'll do anything different. But this green background, I believe, is going to work for all of them. If it doesn't, it's just board covered with batting and fabric, and then the magnets glued onto it. Replaceable, interchangeable, because this comes, you know, this is like this. So anyway, those are my finishes. That's all I have to show you. I don't have any stitching, but I did meet all my stitching and finishing goals for January. Just in the nick of time, I finished, this was the last thing I finished. I finished it last night. So we're doing well. I hope y'all are. I hope you're excited about February, stitching for February. That's why I did this pillow, because I wanted to be able to display it in February. You know, I don't have enough little smalls to go in a bowl, but the plan is for my monthlies to go in a bowl and to have little things, little smaller things like landscape wise and that kind of thing to go in my bowl. But this is gonna stand up a little bit, and you know, anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will check in with you soon because I get to go back to stitching. I'm so excited. I plan on stitching on either Fruity Popsicles or Hamilton Horse, which is another of those advent animals. And Fruity Popsicles, I'll show you what that looks like. But the goal is for 5 hours on Fruity Popsicles. And that may lead to a finish, it may not. But, you know, that's the plan. I will talk to y'all later, and I may put a picture in. I definitely want to show you my friends that I reconnected with by giving them apples, and I may show you a picture of my WIPGO board. I haven't colored it out yet, but 2 and 19 are completed. So, bye y'all. See you later.